matter and energy have properties of both particles and waves. And within the field of quantum physics, quantum mechanics, are used to account for a wide range of physical phenomena, including the existence of discrete packets of energy and matter which involve the uncertainty principle and the exclusion principle as well. Matter and energy have properties of both particles and waves. And the metahuman ascendant belief structure, the ontology of the metahuman, the foundation, the premise, is based upon the fact that the human mind, your consciousness, the direction of your focus, the energy created from your attention, that the human mind causes minute changes in the behavior of subatomic particles and energy fields within space-time. In the age of Pisces, this was known as magic. Ceremonial magic, high magic, ritual magic, witchcraft, sorcery. So, the metahuman ontology of the ascendant fully leverages what is called quantum sorcery and is based upon the premise that the human mind causes minute changes in the behavior of your reality, of subatomic particles that are composed of particles and waves, matter and energy. That quantum sorcery is based upon the premise that the human mind, the metahuman, the ascendant metahuman mind causes minute changes in the behavior of subatomic particles and energy fields within space-time. These minute changes in turn cause a cascade of events to occur, which ultimately result in the desired effect. In other words, your intention. The fact that your will has caused a conformity in your reality to occur based upon your intention. The Hermetics, the Emerald Tablets, call this what is above is like what is below. What is within is that which is without. What is below is like what is above. This is the miracle of unity is to be attained. This is synchronicity. This is you mastering your ego and experiencing unified field consciousness and the magic thereof. This is butterfly effect. The butterfly effect is the sensitive dependence on initial conditions in which a very small, minute change in one state of a deterministic, nonlinear system can result in large differences in a later permutation. The ontology, that is the belief structure, the foundational paradigm of the metahuman, of the ascendant metahuman, rejects the existence of absolute truth. The ascendant metahuman ontology views all occult systems as arbitrary symbol systems that are only effective because of the belief of the practitioner. The ontology of the ascendant metahuman, some people call it chaos magic, thus takes an explicitly agnostic position on whether or not magic exists as a supernatural force. It could also be viewed as a psychological model, but it all comes down to consciousness and intent. Because where your energy, rather where your focus goes, there your energy flows. Belief as a tool, believing in yourself, believing in your powers, believing in your divinity. The more you believe, the more theta waves are produced from within your brain physiology, within the eye of Horus, and theta healing, theta brainwave energies begin to heal. The meta-human ontology has a meta-belief structure. That belief, your belief, the power of your belief is a tool for achieving, creating effects in your reality. Now, complex symbol systems like Kabbalah, the Enochian system, astrology, the I Ching, these are just maps, symbolic and linguistic constructs that can be manipulated to achieve certain ends. But in and of themselves, they have no absolute or objective truth value in themselves. So the part of the meta-human, ascendant meta-human ontology belief structure is a rejection of all fixed models of reality, which can be summarized with the phrase that nothing is true, everything is permitted. It is all frequency. I can change my beliefs, my models of reality in a conversation with a person 10 times and within 10 minutes. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. But as long as my frequency remains high in the course of a conversation or debate, my words are not important. But what is important is my frequency and where my attention flows. But belief, your belief, the power of your belief, in and of itself is a form of psychic energy. And you can allow your psychic energy to become locked up in a rigid belief structure that someone else can come along and manipulate. The preacher in Sunday school with Jesus, creating religious trauma syndrome, breaking down your sovereignty as a sovereign human, as a meta-human. But your belief is a form of psychic energy, and what you believe is your belief, and it's unique to you. Do not let anyone interact with your belief structures, or they will be interacting and tampering with your subconscious and your unconscious mind, and thus your reality. You must be aware that psychic warfare, spiritual warfare takes place. It takes place constantly. And that is as it should be. And the universe works on polarities. Some people capitalize on the whole God and the devil, and keep people afraid with Lucifer and talks of the devil. That's fine. It's their belief, and it only works in their paradigm. But actually, the essence of the universe, the energies, are positive and negative polarities. And you can personify it any way you wish, but as long as you realize you're dealing with energy. Also, you can understand that chaos, dark matter, dark energy, chaos is the force which has caused life to evolve itself out of dust. So anything negative in your life, energies that come against you that are negative, count them as a blessing, because they are opportunities to be mastered and thus create your evolutionary path. All is consciousness. The energies, the life force are all comprised of consciousness. There's not a multiplicity of consciousness. There is one unified field of consciousness. There are many individual containers, physical genetic vehicles with consciousness that are living out a particular unique path, and that is as it should be, because the source of all this consciousness abhors sameness, abhors copycats. The source of all creation celebrates diversity. But your belief in your path, make sure that it is strong within its incorruptibility, within its pristine nature. Meaning that you must be strong within your own mind and within your own system of symbols, your own belief structure. You can see this in the advertising agency, that symbols, spells, words, advertising agency, these complex ad campaigns with symbols. And look at the Google logo. It's 666 right in the logo, but all of this energy, group mind, egregores, sigilization of symbols, they attack your unbranded imaginative space, your subconscious, your unconscious. That is what is going on in this world right now. There is a vast, desperate attempt to lock down consciousness within the artificial intelligence digital matrix, to create a subservient race of consumers, those that are left in the aftermath. But you must understand the art of realizing meaningful coincidences in this seemingly mundane world is synchronicity. And realizing these meaningful coincidences or synchronicity is a mystical and esoteric significance in your life, because your consciousness creates this reality. Insofar as you maintain its autonomy and its self-empowered, pure awareness. Because all magical paradigms, all magical belief structures partake of some form of action at a distance. Spooky action at a distance within quantum mechanics, the field of quantum physics. Be it a distance in space or time or both. Because in sorcery and magic, this is called synchronicity. A mental event, a perception, or an act of will occurs at the same time, synchronously as an event in the material world. Synchronously. Of course, this can always be excused as coincidence, but most of us really understand that there's no such thing as coincidence, not with an aware, self-empowered consciousness. But essentially, understanding things such as quantum sorcery, chaos magic, these spiritual technologies are a set of techniques for deliberately engineering synchronicities. So, meaningful coincidences are a series of events going somewhat improbably in the desired direction. You can create your reality, and you can do it where it has an outcome that benefits your intention. Yes, you can. Simply put, because some things are associated with other things, symbols recur, patterns repeat, sounds heard on a radio associated with similar outcomes in your life. An animistic universe speaks a language of symbol and synchronicity to you, to itself, and to the birds. This awareness pervades all systems of magical correspondence the world over. These systems are indications that the universe speaks in a symbolic language, and that language is expressed in synchronicities. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. The technique consists of using a a self-empowered aspect of your consciousness to begin to shape your reality to conform with your will. I hope this message finds you well.
Namaste. Namaskaram.